First of all, that is a lie. And second of all, I don't understand then why are you raising your voice because of this? Because I'm not fighting with you.
Because you are worth me raising my voice to.
No, you are also lying because what you're saying is not true.
I saw, so you are saying that I'm blind.
I'm saying that you are not telling the truth.
That is a lie.
Yes, 100%.
I'm saying so. I'm saying to you that the records reflect that you did not fetch your own firearms.
No. Then how did my firearm go to my office?
So this is why this committee needs a forensic investigator so that we don't have to do our own investigations. But I did it anyway today.
It's impossible.
I put it to you. When I ask questions, it's not because I don't know the answers. You collect.
I remember very well, it was on New Year's Eve. The guy told me that
yes, it was on New Year's Eve. I'm telling you it was on New Year's Eve.
The guy said to me that he stays he's from Northwest. He was even speaking Tswana. I remember very well that day. I will never forget. They came with a black BMW.
Matlala.
Yes.
And Honorable James.
Honorable James, why?
No. Wait, Matlala. May you, with due respect, honorable members, may you, with due respect, withdraw that statement.
Yes.
I request you to withdraw the statement.
I withdraw the statement.
Yeah, I want to make this request to you. I want you to have a conversation.
Not getting any work anymore. So these things frustrate you.
So this is out of frustration. You've pursued lawful avenues to have whatever's left of your contract, to have that unblocked by whoever's blocking it and not paying you. So you would rather become involved in unlawful activities to unblock it.
I wouldn't say unlawful at that time. I would say unethical.
Unethical.
I would say that, yes.
Okay. So we can accept that there's some of these generals who have been involved in illegal, unlawful, or as you put it, unethical activities.
No, I'm saying from my side,
from your
asking
side,
them to start sending me purchase orders instead of going through the right channels. It was unethical of me asking them to send to start sending me purchase orders.
Okay, that's fine. So part of what our terms of reference instruct us to investigate is an existence and the operation of a sophisticated drug cartel. Do you know about any drug cartel operating in Gauteng?
I don't know.
Do you know anything that is referred to be the Big Five?
I've learned. I just learned about it recently.
You are not part of any drug cartel?
No, I'm not.
Is your friend, close friend, as you say, Mr. Jerry, part of the drug cartel?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
When you were responding to a question here, you said you are honest. I think you were addressing the chair because you were requested to be honest. So I want you to be honest when you respond to this question. Did you kidnap Jerry?
No.
Are you a loan shark?
No.
When you borrow people money, or let's talk about Jerry. When you borrowed him money, what were the terms?
There were no terms.
No, but you can't just give money to a person and say you can bring it back at any time. At least there must be terms to say, during this period, my money must be back.
Friends don't do that. I can even tell you that whenever you have it, you'll give it to me.
Pardon?
Friends don't do that. I can
so you just give money?
Yes.
And they will bring it back when they like?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So at the time when Jerry disappeared, you said he was owing you how much?
I'm estimating at 100 and something, maybe.
100 and something?
Yes.
Okay. Now, let's...
What would be a reason you're to having a security engagement at some stages? Is it because you have enemies or khona abantu oxabene nabo or you were involved in some businesses that put you at risk?
First of all, is because of business to advertise your business that they need to see it to go to operator kanjani.
Okay.
That is the main yeah.
What is your educational level?
Metric.
Metric only?
Yes.
Entered into a deal with him in which you are supposed to pay R1 million and you have only paid half of it.
Because he was demanding for more than $1 million.
But why did you not go to $1 million and say, no, Chief, we can't proceed now because the deal has come to an end? And then instead you're calling him an extortionist.
That was a toxic relationship, what I can tell you. So from the meeting that I had with him, I could see that this is very toxic.
So you decided to betray the commitment you and him had entered into?
Come again?
You decided to betray the commitment that the two of you had entered into?
No, it's not betraying. I think the intentions was malicious because I came from a meeting where he coordinated and then I was threatened to be arrested and then I was not comfortable. There was a lot of things that are happening which I was not comfortable with.
Is the Hawk boss in KwaZulu-Natal?
Yes, I do.
How long do you know him?
Maybe 5 or 6 years.
Because I understand that he said that you've grown up together. Is it true?
No. I didn't say that.
No, I'm saying him.
We grew up together.
Yes.
He's older than me.
I'm sorry?
He's older than me.
Yes, he's older than you. You know, but he mentioned that he played football with you as well. But yeah, if you say no, it means is incorrect what he was telling General Mkwanazi. Now, are you aware of any criminal cases? Like earlier, I think Honorable Breitenberg asked you about him, that he used to work in Silverton. Okay. As a head of investigation and as a head of organized crime unit.
And when was that?
Some years before you went to KwaZulu-Natal.
Maybe it's
you were not aware?
No.
Lieutenant Mkwanazi told us that you are very close to Lieutenant Sibiya. Is that true?
That is not true.
I'm worried, Mr. Matlala. 12 cases withdrawn, 1 guilty verdict, 1 not guilty verdict, 1 acquitted. And you've got police around Pretoria here who are sent around as your eyes boys. Why would the police go and fetch a car? Your story is actually making the case of that police officer even worse. Because you take a card from your PA, you give it to a police officer. What stops a PA from taking the card to go and buy a battery and bring it to you? Because generally that is the work of the PAs. And here police are being converted into PAs in the absence of the PAs. They're actually being given the job by PAs that they said I must give you a card to go and do what I'm supposed to do or I'm employed to do. What should we take of this kind of a relationship you have with police, and the next thing cases are withdrawn, and meaning the people who have actually complained in these cases have never experienced justice, because this will somehow, the reason we're asking you about this police officer is to determine your proximity to the police in this area and to determine whether police are actually under your control.
No, they're not under my control.
How did you manage to get a security company registered with your criminal conviction?
With my what?
Your criminal conviction.
Yeah, but you're raising your voice now, so I do not understand why you're raising your voice.
You keep asking me to repeat myself, so I'm assuming you can't hear me.
My criminal conviction is in 2001 and it's a 9 violent crime.
Yes, that wasn't the question. The question was, how did you get a security company registered with a previous conviction?
That is an answer. A previous conviction that has nothing to do with violent crime, so there's no exception. Couldn't win.
Where did you try?
I tried in Brooklyn, I also tried in Soweto, so that thing never happened.
And what was the reason that they gave you?
In Brooklyn, they said they cannot open a case against the police.
I want to understand, it seems that you never reported any of these allegations while the relationships benefited you. I mean, if Minister Bheki Cele asked you for money, shouldn't you have reported it right there and then?
You can't report the police to the police.
You absolutely can. We wouldn't be sitting here if people didn't report the police to the police.
But I tried that, so for me, it never worked.
Mr. Matlala, do you want us to believe that the former minister, multiple police generals, IPID, a torture victim, a task team, all conspired to target you, one businessman?
That's what happened.
Why? What makes you so threatening? I mean, the way you sit here, you come across either extremely naive or you want us to believe a totally different version of what your rap sheet says. So why are you so threatening to them?
Why am I threatening them?
No, why are you a threat to them? I'm not saying you're threatening them.
I am not a threat to them. I believe that because of they thought that I'm close to General Sibiya or Minister Mkhunu. So actually I was not the target from what I heard from Minister Cele. So, but through me, they were gonna get to their people.
So let me make it simpler. You willingly entered, you may not have been understanding how big the conflict internally was, but you willingly entered a corrupt network to secure a multi-million rand contract. When that network became too demanding and a rival faction targeted you, you found yourself in a war that you couldn't control, correct?
No, that's not correct.
How would you describe it?
I never bribed anyone to get my contract.
You bribed Bheki Cele. Not maybe for the contract, but to make problems go away.
I had to do what I had to do with this Bheki Cele issue. And also, the third one is I sent them a letter of demand after they cancelled my contract. So I sent the letter of demand on Tuesday, and on Wednesday I was arrested.
So the answer is yes.
Yes.
General Mkhwanazi testified that you are part of the Big Five. He only named two in his statement, yourself and Mr. Malife. And he says there are three others, but you are two. Are you part of the Big Five?
No, I'm not.
Do you know Mr. Malife?
Yes, I know him.
You know him?
Yes, I do.
Not personally, but you know him. How do you know him?
I know him personally.
You know him personally?
Yes.
Do you work together in this Big Five arrangement?
No, I know him because he used to come and visit someone who was my client, and he was very close with that person. So when I say personally, I'm not saying he was a friend. I'm saying I can see him, I can be with him when he was visiting my client.
So you are testifying that there's no such thing as a Big Five. You are not part of the Big Five that does robberies and trafficking and drugs and armed robbery. That's what you're testifying. But General Mkhwanazi testified that you are. So who's lying under oath?
I'm not saying it does not exist. I don't know about it, the Big Five thing.
But the fact that you are part of, you are one of them.
Yes, I know that I'm not part of it.
So who's lying?
I'm not part of it.
Who's lying?
I don't want to use the word lie, but what I can
use a word, because now I have to decide. We've got two versions of the same thing.
Yes.
We can't take both. So I need to hear for the record, are you saying that General Mkhwanazi is lying, or are you saying you can't say he's lying?
I'm saying if it's not a positive, then it must be a negative. So I'm saying I don't know anything about that. I'm not part of that.
So he's lying.
What he's saying, I don't know how. I think he's the one who needs to prove that.
Based on is it untrue
Yes, untrue.
Okay.
Do you accept that after you wanted to save the image of the company, you put your sister as a director so that you can front her? Because you didn't relinquish for business reasons. You relinquished because you want to face some challenges and someone must be holding the fort for me. Well, I'm still fighting, but effectively I'm running it. I can call money on it. She can't say anything. I can tell her to do this. It's effectively you doing it. She's just a front.
Yes, I agree. Sister, so it's not like I was using her. So she's family, and then it was only for the time being until I clear myself, I clear my name.
No, once you are fronting a person, you are using a person. You just agreed with me that you are fronting her. You are using her.
But she was getting salary.
Yeah, even if she's getting a salary, she's not the owner of the company. You are using her.
But she was getting salary.
Yeah, even if she's getting a salary, she's not the owner of the company. That's what you did. And in the empowerment of women, it defeats the whole purpose, because if she walks around with the image of a person who has got a tender of 360 million and therefore does not need any kind of empowerment or an assistance because she's got all this tender to herself. But in reality, there is a man behind her who's controlling this company. Do you accept that is wrong?
Yes, I accept that is wrong.
Mr. Matlala,